channel, my beautiful people. How are you guys doing? Thank you for joining UK Family Show. This is your favorite lady in the building. Yes, so my beautiful people, as today we are going to be giving you Tori. Yeah, please just grab your popcorn and a bottle of wine. Stay put and let's gist together. Yes, so my wonderful people, you know, a lot has been going on, and even in the space of social media, a lot also have been going on. So have you guys been seeing what is happening? Different problem, different wahala, war. You see, war everywhere. This 2025, I thought this 2025 was going to come in a peaceful, smooth, and beautiful yeah. But it's like this 2025 came with buzz. Hey, if it is not that they buy somebody, you will hear clashes, you will hear saga, you will hear this one. And I am asking myself, say, is that how this 2025 that we were waiting to see? Is that how it's going to continue? So my beautiful people, today we're going to be gisting. As you've come in, please like this video, double tap the top right hand side of your phone. Just tap it. When you tap it, you see three icons. You just tap that three dots. You see like, share, comment. So if you want to comment here, please comment respectfully, okay? And yes, let's dive into the matter. Hey, beautiful people, before we hit our head, power is sweet, but when you don't know how to utilize power, it becomes a problem. Then in the other aspect, nobody wants to be intimidated. If you two don't want to be intimidated, you just have to follow principles, rules, regulations. If you don't want to feel intimidated, because nobody will just deliberately want to intimidate you. But in this matter that I'm going to be talking today, hey, in this matter that I'm going to be talking today, oh boy, the mighties. We are not going to let the mighties fall. We are going to be here to guide them, to tell them what they need to know and what they need to listen to. Joining says the way you find again, like say tomorrow day, mama. Thank you for that. Thank you, Lady TTV. Now God they do more. Nobody, they say happiness can never be bought in the market. You have to make yourself happy, and when you're happy, everything inside you comes out glowing. Yeah, so thank you very much. So my beautiful, while I share my video, we are not going to allow our mighties fall, and we will not allow anybody to disgrace us at all. We are not going to. If we see the disgrace coming, we'll have to draw your attention and let you know that it's either you face your disgrace by yourself. If you want to disgrace yourself, you disgrace yourself. But you see, where you come to where I am, you will not bring it too close to me. Lie. Rather, will you even bring it close to anybody I know? Hey! So, my beautiful people, as I'm talking, as we are talking, let me share this video so that others will join us. Thank you for joining. Please let's know who is here with us. Please like this video as you're coming. My people, you will just stay, and before you know, you will hear trouble. You will stay, you will see the one that they want to do pepper them. You will stay, you see the one that they are doing a competition. You will stay, you see the one you don't, you just be laughing and saying, Hi, these people. In all this thing that they are doing, say nobody just sit down and say, oh God, I thank you for giving me life. For only this life that God has given me safe, I'm supposed to be grateful. You see people showing power. You see people showing that I must be. Especially if you have not been opportune to see money before and you come and start seeing money. Hey, people will not hear what. Then if that money, if you're not even giving that money, oh, you will now use that money to let people know that, hey, this money that you thought I would not have, I have it. Hey, my dear, let me tell you people something that you people don't know. You see money rotates. It rotates round. It goes round. It knocks at your door now, and before you know, it waves and knock at another door. It's a continuous process that will keep knocking. Have you not seen our powerful men in government who were ruling 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 4 years ago, and presently another person is now climbing the seats? That is how it is. Power, money, everything has time. So my wonderful people, let us sit down and digest the Hours TV Kids Mama. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Please like this video as it come in. Like this video as it come in. So my beautiful people, let us embrace this thing that they call self-discipline, self-composure, self-satisfaction. Because if you are satisfied with yourself, there are ways you will behave, there are ways you will act, there are ways you will do something, even publicly, there are ways you will behave. Why am I bringing this, my people? In this our world of today, women have been kept in a don't talk, keep quiet, silence. Men have chosen to ridicule women and make them silent in a way that women are not even important to them. Some men, let me put it like that. But even in this, some men out of 100, maybe 30 are the ones that truly will respect and maybe give listening ears to what a woman is saying. But you see the remaining 70, they just feel that or believe that women don't have a voice. So you can see how this thing is going. They just believe that a woman doesn't have a say. Then talk more of maybe even going into power to say a woman wants to control or a woman wants to head. If you look very well, anything that a woman is heading, the men are not always satisfied. They always feel, how can a lower gender come and be my head, come and climb me, come and be at the top, why me, I am under? So in everything that a woman is being included, you see the men wanting to suppress them. But thank God for civilization today, because civilization has made it so clear, so open, free and fair in a way that if you merit it, now people are not just moving blindly anymore. People are not just watching and don't reason. People watch, assimilate, observe, and if you now cast a vote, people will know who to vote for. That is the civilization we are talking about today. Before, if you like, be the most influential woman, as long as men are there, they want to suppress you. But today, people have turned to see that if you are the most influential woman, people will be watching you. They will see your act. They will see what you can do. They will see what you can put on the table, and before you know, some men will pick you. That is how it has gone now. Thank you, Olabisi Tinubu, for joining. True talk, my dear. Rabbi said, our beautiful lady. Thank you very much. Thank you. So thank you for joining UK Family Show. I really appreciate you people. So as we're talking, my beautiful people, women now are trying to stand because of what women have passed through in the past, what women are still passing through now, and the more most women are seeing another women move, pull, they will be, gingered, they will be moved, they will say, look at that lady, let me also push. Before, most women were not allowed to even go to schools. They just believe it's men that should go to school. But today, ladies are even topping in education now. Ladies or parents want their female daughters to go to school. Parents want their daughters to move. And today, now, what a man can do, a woman is doing it more better now. More better now. Because, see, if you see X, Y, you see Z, you will not want anybody to show you. You will know how to find the Z by yourself. When you see X, you see Y, the remaining one is Z. That Z now do or die. So you will not want anybody to show you the Z. You stand up and look for it. So my beautiful people, the war. War, if they had known, if they had known that this thing continue like this, would change dimension, they would have stopped. Where am I heading to, my beautiful people? Please double tap the top right hand side of this video and like this video for this your beautiful baby girl here. Please like the video. Like this video. If they had known, if the men had known that women will come and be a threat to them, they would not even want women to have maybe qualification or to even sit where they are sitting. But either they like it or not, school now is open for both genders, male and female. Power is open for male and female. And yes, as the power is open for you, you have to keep a good record. You see, power. Power is not your village community. It's not your church. It's not your, it has to do with the whole world. Power, it has to do with the whole world. So you have to be very, very careful what you are doing. So I am now telling you guys, taking this my illustration now to what is happening in the country presently, this country called Nigeria. There is a country called Nigeria. If you are watching and you don't know the country, there is a country called Nigeria. Yes, in Africa. Power is making people not understand that they were voted by the majority. Power is making some people forget. And you see, power is very, very sweet. It's very sweet, but if you don't know how to control it, you spoil your political ambition. You spoil your political career. You spoil everything because of small mistake. So my beautiful people, I scheduled a live streaming because on this we had a lot happening, and when we heard it, we're like, what's happening in the Nigerian Senatorial House of Assembly? When we saw the sitting president, Senator Akpabio, and the also sitting senator, Senator Natasha, when we had that conflict of a man, and a woman having physical, confrontation, challenge, the lady opposing to what the Senate president was saying. At first, yes, arguments do arise any sitting, people sit. But before you know it, the thing went to another dimension where the sitting president was like they were going to suspend Senator Natasha. On my own, I was like, it never reached like this now. To me, it was just argument. Change your seat. And somebody said, I know they changed this seat too. Why would you change seat? And if you want to do something in a proper way, these are adults now, and they should know that when once they come out on that national screen, everything they are doing there goes live. So everybody is supposed to be coordinated when they are there. Maybe they should be reminding themselves that as they sit there to speak, they should just know that it's going live, because anything they do there is captured. It should be among the in fact, if they are singing anthem before they resume the meeting, they should put it in their anthem and let everybody know that, or before the president starts, the president should even give a speech that before you start talking, know that everything will be saying here goes on air, so that everybody will be coordinated, even the Senate president. So my dear people, when we heard the scatter kata kata, and we now heard when ordinary presidents, the Brekete family, the human rights activists came into the matter and decided to call Senator Natasha, which she responded. She said some few things, telling the ordinary president what she has passed through, how she has been humiliated, how she has been intimidated, how she has been, going for some trip on her own personal account. And I was like, on your personal account, whereas these people just go there, sit there, and at the end of the month, everybody collects their money, and you go with your personal account. So on my own, I was like, wow, there is more to this. I didn't even say anything. I was now waiting. Miss Gone say hello, good morning. First time Miss Gone from America. Wow. Kisses, Miss Gone. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Gong. Okay, Gong. Thank you for joining. So my beautiful grandma, I was like, okay, let me also wait and hear when the ordinary president, the Ahmed Musa, will be calling our Senate president. If you want to ask, is he supposed to call the Senate president? Me on my own, I was like, I'm not sure the Senate president will pick this call. But when he called, truly, I was just watching to hear. And I did not see the Senate president pick the call. I said, okay, better. Because anything that is said will be used against him. But before I know it, I now saw another one that they said, this the Brekete family, the ordinary president. On my own, when I just saw that, I now laughed. I said, just look at. What has you calling this one to come and appear in before the Senate has to do with, the Senate sitting, or what is disturbing Nigeria? I just like, okay, let's be watching the drama. So I was waiting to see if truly there'll be a sitting so that I can now hear what the kind of questions that he will be asked. But I did not see. Not until the one that we now saw today. My people, if you want to be a woman, be a strong woman. Do not allow people to intimidate you, even if they have money, and the money is thrown away. If you know your rights, please stand for your rights. Hi, hello, Bumi. Good afternoon, ma. Hello, mama. Thank you for joining. So, if you know your rights, stand for your rights. Because what I am seeing now, I'm now seeing the thing that I used to see between children happening in the House of Assembly. Sorry to say, on my own, that is what I'm saying, because if you have a personal beef, if you have a personal problem, you don't bring your personal problem and put in a official matter. No. I don't know if I am wrong, but personal beef, let me assume that I am in the same office with you because I have a beef with you. You will now be, if anything is passing in the office, you will not want them to share it for me. If anything that I am fully due of getting, you understand, in the office, but because you have a personal beef with me, if they are sharing, my name is there, you struck my name. And, as in, the same application form you wrote to apply for your job and got your job, the same application interview this other person passed through. So why are you now bringing personal beef to official work? That is why sometimes sometimes you see Oyibo, when you work with a white man, you will know that they are so strict. From the top to the bottom, how you talk to them equally. You don't be because you are at the top, you now start talking to a cleaner anyhow, as if you're working with a white person. In fact, the way they do their own things will make yourself to work with them. It will be sweeting you. Or if you've ever made do any transaction with them in their office, it will sit. But see now, from changing of seats, exposing of pekus don dey come out. Exposing of pekus is coming out. So today, when they said Senator Natasha wants to talk in the TVC news, I told you guys that, hey, we this social media monitorers or class monitor, let me put it like that, we would, when we hear, we will go and watch and listen. Because we have to listen and know when they say they are running out of a country, so that we'll know where to run to. You understand? Any country. Because that is how we saw when Ukraine were doing their war. If we did not see it now, we will not be prepared and know what to do. My dear people, we now saw the TVC news updates, and for today, as I'm talking to you, and I was like, no, I cannot miss this one. Let me come and hear what this lady have to say. Because this fight, 8 months ago, there was a clash between this same Senator Natasha and our sitting present Senate President Akpabio, Senator Akpabio. And apart from that, 1 year ago again, I can't say, what is going on? Is this one all about dragging for power, or is there something fishing? Now they have poured water inside a basket instead of pouring water inside a bowl for the water to be protected, because if you pour inside a bowl, you can later fetch the water and make use of. Now they have poured water inside the basket and the water is now leaking. So my people, only me will not hear this one. I said, let me come out too. Women, come and judge. Men, come and judge. Come and judge matter why you should not allow them squeeze you and put inside pockets. See this national cake money. National cake money. And if I ask myself, say, what do they normally go and do in that House of Reps? What do they go and do? I will now say, nothing they go there to do, apart from only for us always hearing 3 billion, 5 billion, 99.999 billion. Now wait till they go do there. So even if you were blind and you are hearing billion, this your eye, you will look for a way how the eye will open for you to see the figure very, very well and know. Then, even if you did not want to go for senatorial seats, when you hear billion, million, trillion, honestly, you must buy the ticket. Hey, you must want to buy that ticket, because if you successfully win, the money you spend, you will get it in just 1 month. So I now said, no wonder the fight for this national cake is always do or die. So my beautiful people, let us here together in case you have not heard. what our Senator Natasha said, that she want to talk what has been going on, that this is not all about her going back to the back seat. That this man, Senator Akpabio, I am not the one that said it though. Listen to me very well. It's not me that said it. This lady, Senator Natasha Naintoka, and you will be hearing it in her voice, so that if you come for me, you know how far. I did not send you people. It's what me I see that I say. So my people, like this video. Let us hear together. Hey, water don't pass, Gary. Let's see. Let this thing open. Hey, yeah. I just pray it opens for me. Yeah, don't do mistake. Okay. Guys, just hold on. Let this open. You say no. Wait till they gone. Wait, I won't find and they come. Wait, you can see. Let it open though, because I want my subscribers to also share. Make we hear, make we see what they happen. Tina Browns. What happened here? Hey. Okay. Hey. Wahala. Please hold on. Let me look for that video because we need to see this video. Okay. See. Continue now. Continue with that. Take her up now. I don't want to just be talking with my mouth. I want this thing to open. Let you guys will hear it from your own mouths and hear with your ears. Hey, water don't pass, Gary. It's rolling now. Let network make it open for me. Where they say, hey, no. Where she is saying that that she has been in a movement with our present senator, where he took her to many places. Allah, what's happening now? You are using waiting. Hey, I be no one open. Which one will be this one? Hey, please, guys, hold on. Let me see. It has to open, please.
Or this is a particular trend. Yeah, that's what I'm about to. Explain that. Yes.
So, my people, we many. Oh boy, don't allow anybody to come out food for your mouth. Food, national cake, do not allow. So, in this Arise news, I was waiting to hear what Senator Natasha will come and say. And truly, she came and said something. Hear from yourself.
Yes, so many people do not know what I'm about to say, but I'm going to speak my own truth. And the Senate President is allowed to counter that. It all started on the 8th of December, 2020. which was
2023
for his birthday and my birthday. We are birthday mates.
Oh,
In Akwa.
love is sweet. She said they are birthday mates. Please, just come and listen. Make you know, say. Oh, okay. Miss Monk said I'm from Jamaica. Oh, thank you for joining. I was thinking Miss America, Jamaica. Thank you for joining. Birthday mate. It all started 2023 December. Oh yeah, let's continue, my people. Let's go ahead.
Because he had a big fanfare in the stadium. Myself, my husband, and a few of his close friends. We went to Akwa Ibom. And at first we were at Ikot-Ekpene. We were in his house in Ikot-Ekpene. Then we all moved to his house in Uyu, which was about 8 p.m. And he held my hand and said he wanted to show me around his house. My husband was walking behind us.
There you go.
3 of us were walking around from room to room. He showed me the beautiful interior. This was done by this, by that, this designer here, he bought this for us. Like, oh, it's beautiful. And then I noticed that he hastened his pace while still holding my hand. And my husband was behind, still on his phone, but he was catching up whenever he could. And then he got to this particular sitting room.
Oh, yeah.
And he said, do you like my house? I said, of course, sir. Every room, beautiful, nice interior, quality taste. He said, now that you're a senator, I'm going to create time for us to come spend quality moments here.
Oh boy.
You will enjoy it.
Oh,
At that
boy.
point, I just pulled away and I was like, I don't understand what exactly that meant. But then my husband now, when I turned around, I saw my husband was already near me. And the way my husband looked at me and looked at him, I was beginning to wonder, did he hear part of that inciting statements or not? And then the Senate president too, I saw that he also had that thought, like, did my husband hear the invitation to treat or not? So then the Senate president now said, oh, by the way, let me show you my chapel. He has a chapel in his house as well. So when we were going to the chapel, we walked in silence and all. So that evening,
wait. Hey, water don't pass Garishe. That's why I started my video by saying that. You see, power is sweet. But when you don't know how to utilize it, you will fumble. You will fumble. And when you fumble, it will crumble you. So, my people, the question I want to ask now is, if truly this Senator Natasha traveled with her husband to Akwa Ibom and they visited our sitting present Senate president in his house, because she mentioned the correct name, and visiting them, she was with the husband. Even when you walk out with your husband, another man come dey hold you hand, come grab your hand, hold am fist, hold am tight. Well, believing that they are colleague. Then now, she was working with the husband. And colleague to colleague, you understand the colleague things now. Colleague now did not on his own say, let me respect the fact that this lady is with the husband. Colleague was so free, was so happy. And colleague now was now saying the things that this woman is saying with her mouth, that I will give you a treat on a special, I will invite you on a special treat in this my apartment. Person husband and follow am dey waka. Hey. Oh my God. What will I call that one? What would that, what on hell would you call that? Even if you get anything, maybe like say you want to talk with Natasha, that is now, I am not talking on my own. Even if our Senate president wanted to talk anything to that level, that lovey level, at least it will not be when she is working with the husband now. Maybe the husband will work, they follow them. That kind of thing now. Because the man said will not want to interrupt them. Senate president and your wife, senator. You said you can't get the privilege to be there. Oh yeah. I hear that one. I say, hey, this kind of people can create problem in your house. But all the same, let us continue. Let's hear from her, because you can see that thing did not start this 2025. So these people should allow us. They should allow us, because when they start this their wahala now, before you know, this their katakata now, they will start rising the things. Things are already increasing in the market. This their katakata now will now make. We don't want to hear that Supreme Court sees salary or freeze money, because presently now a lot is happening in Rivers State, and we don't want. In fact, it should not. This particular senator and president, it should not come and affect Nigeria. I'm just saying my own here. So let's continue, my people.
We left the Senate President's house at about 11 midnight to the 4 points in the contact. And my husband asked me, Natasha, what did the Senate President whisper to you? What was he telling you? I thought, should I tell him that he was speaking about bringing me in here at a special time for us to have a good time? Or should I just kill it there, wrap it as if there was nothing? Because tomorrow was a big day. I know how much my husband adores the Senate President. He loves him as a brother. My husband would do anything to support him. So I told my husband nothing. I can't remember what I created, but I just gave him some words to manage to mask what was said. After, when we laid in bed, I looked to my right and my husband wrapped his arms around me and he said,
oh boy, hey, I hear when we laid in bed, I put here where? When I put here, I said, let me hear where, whether now she and our guy in charge, now in life for bed. But I now hear me and my husband. I say, God bless us. So let's phone now off the screen and finish this live streaming. But thank God she said, network, I want to disrupt my voice now.
And he said, I love you. Now you can't tell me anything. What did the Senate President tell you? Again, I was like, don't you believe me? I said, nothing. Nothing. Moreover, it's my birthday in a few minutes. Let's just be happy. Then my husband told me he doesn't want to see me travel out of the country alone, and I should not go to the Senate President's house, because he has a guest house where many senators do go there, after office to get approval.
Yeah.
So I told him, okay, no problems. That was it. I thought that was going to be the end. But then, in February, I wanted to move a motion. I wanted to move a motion for the investigation on the ills of corrupt practice in Ajakuta Steel Company.
Please listen very well.
Motion 5 times. It was the 6th time that it was listed on the order paper that was approved. Many senators can testify to that. Each time the motion is listed, just before he takes it, he will say, oh, Senator Natasha, we can't take this motion because the board of the Senate does not accommodate it. Or he will speak on orders and then let it drag so that just before the motion is taken, the time will be well spent. So he kept on doing that. I went to him in his office.
I'm going to talk about
and
this.
I said, Senate President, you know how important this Ajakuta Steel Company to me is. You know how important it is to my people and to Nigerians. I've noticed that you have stepped down this motion. As a matter of fact, a number of senators told me, go and see him and plead with him so that he would take it. I was like, sir, please, why can't you take this motion? It's very important.
Let me talk on this Ajakuta Steel project. Hey, my people. See, at times, when they give you opportunity to sit, to be a leader is not a joke. It's not even easy, because even your followers, even your students, let me put it like that, or members, students, all the people that comes under you, when you are at the top, you are leading. The people under you tomorrow can also climb that seat. That is why they said time time is not constant. It's a change thing. It changes. There is time for everything. Now, this lady said she has sent a proposal for 5 times to our Senate President, which is also her colleague. This one now, Senator. The difference here is that among the senators, one will be picked to head. If you are in a choir, you should understand what I mean. Choir, all are choristers. In a choir, maybe every 2 years or one person will be picked to lead, to be the either chairman or whatsoever you want to call it. So, apart from you being the chairman for that time, when you step down, you become a floor member as a chorister. So now this is senator speak to senator, not outsider coming to talk to a senator. So if this lady had approached her colleague, which is the Senate president, and said, please, this is the Ajaokuta steel proposal, and this is very, very important for my people. Why are you people there? You people have voted there to go and see what would be good for you people to do for your people back here. If I am not correct, I stand to be corrected. Because before you vote people in to the Senate House, it's for them to go and see what they can come back and do in the community for people. So if she going there for her people, which she is from Kogi, and she's going to fight for this thing for her own people, and now the Senate president see that, okay, apart from she coming from this particular state, this is something you're supposed to view this thing and say that, oh, apart from it functioning for the Kogi people alone, it is going to also benefit every other citizens in the country. That is how I see it. Because where you want to say this one are only for Kogi, this one are only for Akwa Ibom, this one are only for Port Harcourt, then things will not work in the country. Nearly all tribes are seen in all states. Go to Lagos, you will see all the tribes in Lagos. Go to Cross River, you will see all the tribes in Cross River. Go to the north, is there where you don't see any other tribe? Everybody is scattered everywhere. So I just felt that if there was nothing personal or there is nothing hidden agenda or something, I did not see anything that would have caused our Senate president approving that Ajaokuta steel proposal, because it will also benefits non-indigenes that are in that state. That is how I say. But now, for the fact that she was a lady, so maybe that is why the Senate president did not really take her serious, or did not really look into her aspect, or could it be that, because of what she is allegedly saying that the man wanted, is why he refused to give her or approve the Ajaokuta steel project, or waiting for her to keep going. Imagine other senators say, go and beg him. I will not be senator. So me, I don't understand what they happen for there. But all the same, we are just here to drop our 1 cent, because sometimes if you carry power, give somebody will carry power and put in the pocket or put in the handbag, and when you don't talk, you see things crumbling. Nigeria must have a change. There must be change in Nigeria. In this country, there must be change. Because if every other country or every state wants to start maybe war and say everybody go back to your own states, there will be serious war. Yes, now there will be serious war. Everybody, all the states are scattered in all parts of the Nigeria. Go to Maiduguri, you see Yorubas, Cross River, Akwa Ibom, Delta, Benin, Edo, all of them, you see everybody there. Go to Igbo land, you see Hausa, Yoruba. So anything we are doing for the national interest should be for the citizen, and not just for those people. When former President Goodluck Jonathan entered power, he first of all concentrated on the north, building schools, building roads, trying to make sure that the north is okay. In live Port Harcourt, but he's from the rivers. He lived this side first. He was concentrated on it, believing that he was going to go for the second term. Is he not? Even the thing he did there, people, I know that people will have been bashing him, people will be talking ill that see him, he entered power, he did not focus on his people, he was focusing in another place. But if you want to be sincere to yourself, look at half of food, people that does business, food, farming, all those things are coming from the north. Yes. If you go to south now, south east, people don't want to farm again. No, everybody wants to go to politics. People don't want to farm. In fact, farming now is like in that south side, whereas in north they are still doing farming. Even with the issue of maybe Boko Haram, a lot of insurgency happening, people are still doing farming. So I still like the way that, okay, yes, he channeled energy to see what can be done there. This our own now. If you want to talk, if maybe people want to say something, they will shut your mouth. If people want to talk, they will shut your mouth. If they continue to shut people's mouth, always shut people's mouth, who will they rule? Who will they rule? So I like how although we have not heard from Senate President, so he never can talk, you know, because they wait making contact. Make we see whether he go agree contact, sha. Because only one call that Ahmed Musa called. Hello, our beloved Senator President, Senate President. They just often bam bam. Immediately they just said that this is from Brekete family. Ended the call. So let's continue. Let's listen to what our Senator Natasha is saying. Is she saying the truth? Is this real? Is this why she's deprived of all the national benefits she's supposed to get? Because as long as I am concerned, all of them as senator are entitled to everything each person have. Everything. They are all entitled to. Yeah. So if to the Senate House, the members, there are 109 senators, and we are having 105 men, only 4 women. So if in these 4 women, are they not supposed to be pampered? They are supposed to be pampered. They are supposed to be given listening ears to. They are supposed to encourage the women. They are supposed to encourage them. But when you don't come carry things of the flesh, they go put for job. When you don't carry, that's why it's not good for Oga to date secretary in the office. Do not mix job with pleasure. If you mix job with pleasure, you scatter everything. You scatter everything. Because now, anything your secretary does will be paining you when your secretary turns you down. So in this aspect, I don't know if what this woman is saying is truth. But if it is truth, that will be very, very bad. Oh. If it is truth, it will be very, very bad for our senator to even make those kind of moves.
He then said,
so,
Natasha, I'm the chief presiding officer of the Senate. You can enjoy a whole lot if you take care of me.
Yeah?
At that point,
you can
I said,
enjoy.
I'll pretend that I didn't hear this. He said, well, the ball is in your court.
You can enjoy a whole lot.
I left his office.
If you take care of me.
When I got home, I told my husband, I didn't tell my husband what happened. I just told my husband, please, can you speak to the Senate President to allow my motion?
Listen, no.
I think I also spoke to the DSP, to the leader, Senator Payne, a number of senators that they should please intervene and allow him to do that. I never told them what happened. My husband had to take a trip to London. Then the Senate President traveled to London. My husband met with the Senate President in London and pleaded with him, okay, I want to take this motion on the chapter. But it's very important to her. Okay. I said okay that he did not take it because he was protecting me. Hold on, please. He didn't take it because he was protecting me. Protecting me from what? Anyway, at the time he finally, my demotion was taken. It was the Deputy Senate President they said Senator Barao that actually sat. The Senate president stood up and walked out.
Okay.
So it was Senator Barao that actually took it. Oh, Senator Natasha. And from there, Senator Natasha. Many other
yes. About
the nightclub.
And she does not want them to cut her.
I was going to ask you a question. I'm so sorry to have to interject here, but I just want to mention that, and I'm glad you gave the caveat at the beginning of your statement, that this is your side of the story, and the Senate president has the right to defend himself or to counter what happened between you privately.
Yes, that was what she said.
Or for what you're saying is that what happened last week Thursday began from a private conversation, and then you have felt like you've been maligned as a result of you not agreeing to certain propositions, right? Yes. Okay, so what has happened? You know the story of when a student keeps being failed. Yes. Please, let me say this, Ayo. You know the situation we see in universities whereby a student is
like this video.
Just because she has not slept with the lecturer. That's what I've been facing. In simple terms. Thank you. Professor Kila. That is what I have
in
been going
simple
through.
terms, that's what she has been facing.
Moving to, should I?
My people, in simple terms, she said it that you see the situation where students, lecturer wants students to, warm their bed before they pass the student. And if student does not agree, they'll fail the student. That is what she has been passing through in the Senate House just because of power. Hey, if this one not true, I beg. If this one not true, make we know how to address this matter. Let us know how to address this matter if this is true, because this one now will make so many things will spoil, so many things now will scatter, because that place is not supposed to be a place of pleasure. And even if it was supposed to be a place of pleasure and enjoyment, people are supposed to pour the water inside a bowl, not pouring it in a basket where the basket will be leaking. So you guys have heard from Senator Natasha say she has been suppressed, denied of her rights as a senator. Who will judge this matter now? Na Supreme Court. Hey, is it this one now? What's the battle? Is it APC versus PDP, or what's the battle? What's the battle here now? He and me, I was not wondering something. I said, these are two married people. Senator Natasha is married and still married to her husband. What would the wife of Senator Godswill Akpabio be feeling, hearing all this? And even the husband of Senator Natasha Okpoti. I just feel that this National Assembly basbos will remain within them and will not affect Nigeria. I just pray so, and I wish so. Somaya Malinius Wahala. Yes, so hi Uche, hi Ukeme. Thank you very much for joining. So my dear people, I said let me come and share this. Is Senator Natasha spilling all this to show God's will and Senator Godswill that he cannot deal with her? Because when she was talking during National Assembly, she openly said, I am not afraid of you. I am not scared of you. And also, is a sitting Senate president trying to use his position, his power, to suppress her, to silence her voice, to make her not to talk, to make her not to achieve anything. The one I did not buy the idea in all the things she was saying before was the one that she said some of the international trip that she pays, she fund her bills, she gets her tickets herself and go for it because she knows it's of best interest for her, because they would remove her name from the trip. And I was like, hey, if truly what she's saying, all those things is what is going on, then the parliament. Yes. The parliaments have to preside over this and really look into it. Yes, because this is not the time for men to suppress women or silence women. This will not be kitchen matter. Yeah, she's entitled. Give me headache network. She's entitled to every privilege every other senator is entitled to. So she should not be deprived of anything. So please, if our Senate president is trying to do gender inequality, please, he should try to reconsider it, because now, even if they say women are good in the kitchen, now women are also good to lead, and they will lead well. Women can rule even this Nigeria, and it will be more better. Let me talk that one. Let me talk that one. Women can rule this country, Nigeria, and it will be still better, because our men, all the president, we don't really understand what is happening anymore. When they now threaten somebody will keep quiet. But now women, you cannot see a lot happening and you will keep quiet. Now you tell that you will not challenge the person. Women will not challenge you, but they will draw your attention. They will draw it in a way that if you did not want to hear or listen, they would draw it for you to listen. And that is what I saw Senator Natasha doing in the sitting that last time, where the sitting president was saying that you are not allowed to speak, and she stood up and was reading from that constitution book. So only that constitution book alone should tell the Senate president that she is reading also from the book. Now them puts the law. It is them that puts the law in that book. So as long as she was reading from that book, to me, she did not disobey the Senate president. To me, but if they want to do magu, because if she was just talking from her own mouth, she just stood up and was just blabbing, I will tell you that this was rude. But for the fact that I stand to be corrected anyway, she was reading from that their red constitution paper book, that small manual, that handout. Then whatever she was doing, she was following their law. They are the one that put the law. They are the one that wrote that in that book. And she was reading from the book. So she is not found guilty. To me, any other kind of twisting or not twisting, well, it's left for the parliaments to decide that. Thank you, Camelia Cardillo, for joining. So my beautiful people, yes, as this our Nigerian House of Rare thing is going, we shall be bringing it, because a lot is happening. And we are here to, digest, talk, reason, and at the same time, all we want is how to move the country called Nigeria forward. May God bless all our leaders. May God give them the strength, the charisma, for them to drop pride and pursue the goals that made them, people vote them to that seat. You understand? Let them look into it. Not just going there for their benefits, but they should also look into the benefits of the masses, because people sacrificed their time, voted few people in there, and expected returns back in each community or state. So my beautiful people, this is your beautiful lady in the house, the one that they said Senator Natasha has sold Goswin. That one will come later, because with all what we are hearing, we're still waiting for the Senate president, Senator Goswin Akpabio, to come out and debunk all these things that Natasha is saying. If not, you see that where Yul After he bring woman finish, can't do wetin he wan do for me. He can't say he wan go for governor. Hey, now the whole Nigeria stand up say which governor he wan go with this time one. This kind one means say he go surprise us finish. So let the Senate president come out and debunk. Yes, so because Natasha said let him come out, that she wants him to come out and say that all what she's saying is not correct or not true. So we'll be waiting to hear it. But all the same, you people should take it easy. You people are our leaders. You were voted there to go and show us example. When you people go and start fighting there now, creating sin and changing the narrative of the National Assembly to a love affair. Oma don enter with that too. So please, anyhow you people want to settle this matter, settle it quick before it gets out of hand. It's called National Assembly and not Love Assemble. Did you hear me? It's called National Assembly. After the OCT, una fit go now. Yes, enjoyment. So this is your beautiful lady UK family show on the building. Now waiting I see. Now they come gist to waiting I hear from horse's mouth. No be me talk am. So that you guys will be. I stand to be corrected. So thank you for joining UK family show, my beautiful people. Yes, I believe the high and mighties will be watching. Those in authorities will be watching, and they should put a stop immediately as this thing they go like this. So Senate president, papa, daddy, uncle, grandpa, save your head. You should understand what we mean. Save your head. If you want, you know, this is politics, so save your head. Just come out and see how you go clean this kind of thing that they talk about you. It's not all about now. You know that you want to pursue something before, and you are still having let me just end there. Say, come and clean this thing that this woman is talking. Let it be like. So my beautiful people, this is beautiful UK family show in the building. Yes, your lady will be going off now. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here for us. This country called Nigeria must be great. By fire, by force, by prayers and everything. It must be great. All the evil perpetrators, people doing all the evil things, they're going to expose them one by one now. So please, this country must move ahead. Thank you. God bless you all for joining us in this. We'll still come back and give you the cocoa. The cocoa, my people. The cocoa. I never hear ordinary president go appear for senators. I no watch am. I don't watch anything like that, because I was waiting to see ordinary president being summoned to appear before the Senate house, and I never see am. I never watch the video. I'm still waiting because I want to hear what charges they want to give him. Man, I think how I go bring forward down, make things better for Nigeria for us. So I'm waiting a day after that one. I don't know what that they go divert what is not supposed to be. So my people, this is your humble baby girl. As we be going off, please, whenever you come in here, like this video, subscribe, tap the bell for notification of more videos. God bless us, and God bless you all that is watching. I love you, and God loves you more. Thank you. See you guys in my next video. Bye.